Hello everyone, welcome to your lordships learn through MCQ series. So today we are going to discuss the questions on Indian Evidence Act or Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam. So let's start with the first question. Question number 1 is, in civil cases the fact that the character of any person is such as is to affect the amount of damages which he ought to receive is options: relevant, irrelevant, depend upon each and every case, none of the above. This question has been asked in Uttarakhand Judicial Services. Let's see the answer. And the answer is relevant. So in civil cases, the fact that the character of any person is such as is to affect the amount of damage which he ought to receive is relevant or not. The answer is relevant, and it is given under section 55 of Indian Evidence Act. So 55 says that in civil cases the fact that the character of any person is as such to affect the amount of damages which he ought to receive is relevant. Let's see the next question. During trial, evidence as to good character of the accused was not raised. However, the prosecution tried to adduce the evidence about the bad character of the accused as being highly probable that he committed the crime. As per Indian Evidence Act 1872, the evidence adduced by prosecution is, this question has been asked in Himachal Pradesh Judiciary 2020, admissible under section 54, admissible under section 11, admissible in both section 11 as well as 54, inadmissible under section 54 or 11 of Indian Evidence Act. And the answer is inadmissible under section 54 or 11. And why this answer? Because previous bad character not relevant except in reply under section 54. So in reply it is relevant, but if in reply it is not there, so this is irrelevant. Additionally, section 11 does not apply here as character evidence is separately governed by section 53 and 54. That is why it is inadmissible. Now see the next question, which one of the following statement is incorrect? Now this question has been asked in UPPCSG exam 2016. In civil cases, character to prove conduct imputed is irrelevant. In criminal proceedings, previous good character is irrelevant. In criminal proceedings, a previous bad character is not relevant except in reply. In criminal proceedings, previous conviction is not relevant as an evidence of bad character. Now answer is, in criminal proceeding, previous conviction is not relevant as an evidence of bad character. Where is it given? So this is given under section 54. Explanation 2 says a previous conviction is relevant as evidence of bad character. So this is given in section 54. Question number 4, evidence of character includes evidence of, again it has been asked in Uttarakhand Judiciary, reputation only, disposition only, general disposition and general reputation both, none of the above. Now see the answer, and the answer is general disposition and general reputation both. Where is it given? It is given in section 55 of Indian Evidence Act. That says, the explanation part says that in section 52, 53, 54, 55, the word character includes both reputation and disposition. Next question is, the term judicial notice under the Indian Evidence Act 1872 means, this has been asked in Uttarakhand Judicial Services Examination, what do you understand by the term judicial notice as per Indian Evidence Act? Notice given by the court, information given to the court to ask for evidence to recognize without proof something as existing. Let's see the answer. Answer is to recognize without proof something as existing. Now this is given, facts of which court must take judicial notice, section 57 of Indian Evidence Act, and it says the term judicial notice under the Indian Evidence Act 1872 refers to the act by which a court accepts certain facts as true without requiring formal proof or evidence. Let's see the next question, which of the following provisions of the Indian Evidence Act corresponds to the proviso to Rule 5.1 Order 8 of the CPC? So the question is, which one of the following provisions of the Indian Evidence Act corresponds to the proviso to Rule 5 Clause 1 of Order 8 of the CPC? This has been asked in Odisha Judicial Services. Now see the section 56, 57, 58, 59, and the answer is section 58, because section 58 it says Order 8 Rule 5(1) of the CPC states that if a party does not specifically deny an allegation of the fact in the plaint, that fact shall be taken as admitted. However, the proviso gives discretion to the court to require such admitted facts to be proved. Require such admitted facts to be proved. So, there are certain proposed questions on BSA, that is Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam, which might be asked in your upcoming prelims examinations. Character as affecting damages has been discussed in which of the following sections of Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam? Section 50, 51, 52, 53. So, this is section 50 of the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam, where the character affecting damages has been mentioned, and it is given under section 50 that character as affecting damages. The next question on Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam: which provision of Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam stipulates that the fact of a woman being habituated to sexual intercourse will not be relevant on the issue of consent in a prosecution for rape of or outraging the modesty of the said women? Section 44, 48, 49, 45. And answer is section 48, because section 48 says evidence of character or previous sexual experience not relevant in certain cases. That is given in section 48 of Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam. 9 is under the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023, the provisions relating to when the character of a person is relevant in evidence are laid down under which section? And the options are section 52 to 55, 34 to 37, 20 to 24, 46 to 50. And the correct answer is 46 to 50, because 46 to 50 of Indian Evidence Act talks about the relevancy of the character. Last question is under the BSA 2023, fact of which court will take judicial notice? Facts of which the court will take judicial notice, and the options are may be proved, must be proved, need not be proved, none of the above. And the answer is need not be proved, because under the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam section 52, it clearly says that the court shall take judicial notice of certain facts, which meaning they are recognized without requiring formal proof. So, this is on the questions of character which are relevant or not under the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam or Indian Evidence Act, and which are very, very useful for your upcoming prelims examinations. As we are also running the crash course of RJS, so these questions are going to help you in those RJS course. For more details, kindly visit our website yourlordship.in or subscribe our channel Your Lordship. Thank you so much.